we are marching for the freedom of Jerusalem and for the freedom for all Palestine. And as Jewish people we say that what is happening in Palestine already for decades is not Jewish. The state of Israel does not represent the Jewish people, and the crimes and the atrocities committed in Palestine against the indigenous population is not in our name, and certainly not in the name of the Jewish religion and the Holy Torah. All of this is wrong from the very beginning. It happens to be that according to Jewish teaching, according to Jewish belief, we were placed in exile by divine decree about 2,000 years ago, and we are forbidden to create a state of our own. Especially when this is oppressing other people, but all we have witnessed already for decades, what was done against the population in Palestine. These crimes in Palestine were not only against the non-Jewish Palestinians. These were crimes against the Jewish Palestinian inhabitants at the very beginning of Zionism. We as Jewish people say that it's our communities who suffered from this Zionist regime already for decades. They are oppressing us physically, and they are uprooting our religion spiritually. This is a tragedy, this is a nakba, this is a catastrophe for us Jewish people as it is for Palestinian people. And we say that it happened to turn out very appropriate on this very day, 89 years ago, 1924, the first martyr that was murdered by the hands of this illegitimate criminal Zionist regime was a Jewish religious person by the name Dr. Israel Dehan. He was murdered after a couple of days after he received a letter signed by the Yad HaShoira, the Black Hand, stating that unless he would stop support the Orthodox chief, Anti-Zionist chief rabbi of Jerusalem, Rabbi Zamenhof, by assisting him to clarify to the world that the state of Israel does not represent us, and that our communities refuse to be part of this Zionist regime. Unless he would stop support them, unless he would stop to make his connections, diplomatic connections with England, Britain, and the Arab world, he would be assassinated. He did not stop, and this is exactly what happened to him exactly on this day, 89 years ago. This is a tragedy for the Jewish people. We feel the pain that the Palestinian people feel. We witnessed all of this already for decades, and we are brothers with them in their pain. And we say, unless that this regime, this illegitimate, non-Jewish regime of Zionism would be stopped, then we all are in danger. We pray to the Almighty that this state of Israel should be peacefully dismantled, entirely dismantled. We hope that this would be without suffering of anyone, any non-Jew or Jew. And at that time, we hope and we can expect to see that peace that did exist in Palestine prior to Zionism. There was a beautiful coexistence between the Jewish and the non-Jewish Palestinian population, and we hope that this should be the case in the future. That we all stand up and place our foot in this march, global march to Jerusalem, in solidarity with other great marches taking place all around the world, and we all stand up for the rights of the Palestinian people, and we say, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! Thank you very much.
Palestine, yes. Israel, no. State of Israel must go. Thank you. Toda Rava.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Hold it again! Hold it again! Free Palestine! Look at the Torah! Look at the night of Free Palestine! It's the God! What said Moshe, Ibrahim, and Ibrahim is to free Palestine for our people. Not for the Israeli government, for all people. That the occupation is not representative of world Jews.
This is Rabbi Dovid, D-O-V-I-D, last name is Feldman, F as in Frank, E-L-E-M-A-N. I'm with Neturei International, Jews United Against Zionism, www.N as in Nancy, K-USA.org.
Can you add an idea why you are here today?
We came out here today to join the global march to Jerusalem, which is taking place in many cities worldwide. We are here to march for the freedom of Jerusalem and the freedom of entire Palestine. We say that, as Jewish people, we say that the crimes, the atrocities that were committed in Palestine already for decades is totally wrong. This is not being done in our name. This is not being done in the name of our religion, the Jewish religion, the Holy Torah. This is all wrong from the very beginning. The state of Israel never represented all Jews. This is a group of political people who transformed Judaism from a religion, which was always a religion only, no nationalism, no rulership over other people, and no oppression, certainly. And they transformed this Judaism into a nationalism, a purely political movement, void of religion. It happens to be that while we're speaking here today, religious Orthodox people in the Holy Land are being oppressed by the Israeli regime for not joining their army. The army of Israel and the entire establishment movement of Zionism is totally wrong according to Judaism. They are oppressing us. They are attacking us for not joining them. Not only we totally disagree with them, but they want us to join them in their activities, and this is totally wrong.
Is any cooperation with the Palestinian people that get your message?
Well, we work together with Palestinian organizations, Palestinian groups. We stand up in almost every pro-Palestinian rally to express our solidarity with the suffering Palestinian people in Palestine. We have no problem to join them. We have no problem to work with them because we find that they don't have any hate towards Jewish people. They have a hate against the occupation, against the oppression of their people, but they have no problem with Jewish people as Jews. And we are here to express the voice of many Jewish communities today who uphold our tradition in its very strong opposition to Zionism in the state of Israel.
Thank you very much.